Welcome back to another episode of Mechanical Mastery. We're here on our lovely little Skyblock Island. It's just about to turn nighttime because you know what? It always is. It's always nighttime. That seems to be the way here. So we're going to have a nap real quick. I messed around with this a little bit. Um, these pipes are not great. So I think the problem is we need to have more space, because when you're starting to use the extraction and filters and everything in the same block, it gets really screwy. So like if I have this here, I was like, oh well, I'll just use the extra iron that I get from here. I'll just push up into the iron furnace or in the redstone furnace for iron. That makes sense, right? Um, but if I set this so that I'm sitting, so these are disallowed, so nothing, air is disallowed, right? So everything's allowed. It will only pull items that are not in this block, so it will push the iron up. Do I have anything in this? Yeah, so I've got a chest in the back here, and if I set this one, if I set this one to disallow, it's going to pull out the things that don't go into this block and go into that block. If I set it to allow, it'll do that. So I was like, well, I'll just put them in. I'll put allow, but then I'll put the two dusts in here. Still doesn't work. So, yeah. And then I've used the stack limiter on here, which works great. We got our 64. It holds it to exactly 64 copper rods. So as soon as we use two more will show up. That was weirdly perfect. That was cool. Which means this is getting backed up. But then I had to put a stack limiter on this because this thing was not smart enough to not send more. So I put it at 62, so we got a little buffer just in case it sends an extra one. And now this is starting to back up, so then this is probably going to back up here and start popping out because it was just popping copper out the top. Anyways, it's fine. We're up over 200,000, comfortably up over 200,000 EMC, and I just smelted an entire stack of gold ore because we always seem to be running out of gold. So that was a lot of EMC that I used, and it just built it right back up. So, yeah. So basically, that's made me look, and we're gonna have to get into mechanism because it's getting rough. Mechanism smart part. Let me try that again. Mechanism pipes are much smarter, so that'll hopefully make the system run even smoother. We can also mechanism. You can completely upgrade it. So, and it's the next step we need to take. So if we look at the book here, I was looking at it, and we had the two options. We can go create, or we can go to the coke oven and steel and stuff like that. Steel takes forever to make. So what I'm thinking is if we get steel up and running, then we can move back to create and get that stuff up and running while this is taking its time and just idly sitting there. So for the next quest here, we need to make 27 coke bricks and 1 coal coke, and that gets us 8 coal coke. Then we'll need to make a nullifier. We can look at making these are both optional, so we don't really need to. And then a pyrolyzer is an RF alternative, so we'll be looking into that as well. So to make these, it's not too bad. Andesite alloy, clay ball, brick, that kind of stuff. Andesite alloy is something that we can eventually make using create, but we will need a mixer and stuff like that. So if we go into this, we can compact 2 flint, gravel, and 100 millibuckets of lava. You get an andesite alloy, but you can also just craft it using this high covalence dust and cobblestone, which is you get 40 for a coal and a gold. So I'm not super concerned about that. I underestimated how much you get, and now we have a lot of it. So we do this, and then we grab cobble. We can make half a stack of andesite real quick. And apparently it's shapeless, so that's cool. And then we need some iron nuggets. And there we go. So we got some andesite alloys. I was smelting up some bricks. And we'll need some clay. So we need 27 of these in total. So let's grab that. Boom. And then it's nice and easy. All you need to do, you can put this stuff in here for now. We can put this back. Grab a stack of coal. Our building gadget should be around here somewhere. Where did I put that? Over here. There it is. So if you type in there and double click, it highlights things in chests. Super handy. So how I've been doing this, so I go way over here, place one down, you can shift click on here, and then it places them all, and then vein mine it. Nice and easy, full stack. So we are going to build these. What's the, how do I build again? Immersive book. I think I probably have the book somewhere. I can't wait to have better storage management. There it is, engineer's manual. So we'll pop this open. Simple machines, heavy machinery. No. Furnaces, coke oven. Perfect. So it's a 3 by 3. That's 4 high. Oh no, it's 27 blocks. Duh. And we need an engineer's hammer, so we can do that right here. 1, 2, 3. And then we go pop. Perfect. And then we can put our coal in there. And like I said, it's going to take a while. So another thing that we can do, because this is going to take a while, as you can see it's slowly ticking up, is we're going to make a time in a bottle. It is one of the quests. Super useful, especially if I'm going to be just like kind of passively leaving this on as I'm doing other things around the house. It's going to get us some good EMC. So let's do that. We need 3 gold, 2 lapis. We need 7 gold. Boom. Grab a lapis. Or some. Let's get some extra here. Not that we have to be super conservative with our EMC, but I would like it to. The other thing I didn't, there's a round robin sorting modifier. So I was doing it, like I said, if it was in the same block, it wasn't working. So I did it this way, and as you can see, it is definitely working. So we are outputting, and it's almost working too well because we don't need that many going this way in comparison. But yeah, it's cool. Holy jumping. That lapis to pulverized lapis conversion is pretty efficient. So we'll grab that out, put our diamonds in there. I'm not sure how many diamonds that'll produce, but we can start by making the clock, seeing what time of night it is. And that's enough diamonds, perfect. So I need the glass bottle. And there's a time in a bottle. Perfect. So what this will do is will show you exactly how much time I've been playing. It's just kind of scary. No, but it will. So basically, it just sits in your inventory, passively builds up time. And then we won't have a lot right now, so we can't really show it off. You can shift click on things like this, and it will speed it up. 2 times, 4 times, 16 times, that kind of stuff. So kind of cool. So there is that quest done and that quest done. Perfect. So to make a pyrolyzer, tin gear, that kind of stuff. The next step is blast furnace. So if we go blast, it's going to be blast bricks from immersive, which are nether bricks and andesite alloys. It's going to be another 3x3. So we have the bricks. Do I have any more nether bricks that I haven't turned into stuff? No. It's easy enough though. Netherrack. We'll just start a stack of that stuff for right now. Cool. So out of 4, that made 12, I think. No, 10, 11. So that's not bad. Nice little turnaround. And we need 27 of these as well, which is 9 andesite alloys. And we have 2. So let's get some more iron here. Got some few nuggets. Probably gonna need a bunch for the for create and stuff, so we'll just do that. It's fine. Oh, and I already had a bunch in there. Yeah. Okay. Gotta keep my production of charcoal up as well. So I've been just chucking in 2 stacks over here. So it gives us a backlog of charcoal just so that we can keep that thing running, because I haven't set up that for any other power functionality right now, but that's fine. How many nether bricks do we have? So we have enough to get started. So I don't need either of those. I do want this over here though. We will put this beside it. And then to make steel, reinforced. Ooh. To make steel ingots. What? Is there a different steel? Mechanism steel. There we go, blast furnace. So we need this. Just needs iron in there. Seems weird. I think it needs creosote or something like that, doesn't it? Needs something else. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Look, it's nighttime again. I guess if I really wanted to, I could stop complaining and just turn off nighttime. That is an option that we have in this pack, but I'm just out here complaining. Okay, so that's good. Make sure I can get back up here. So we need 6 more, right? Which means we need 8 of these. There we go. And that should be it. Sweet. So blast furnace. We're gonna just do half a stack to start. And we need coal coke. There we go. So that's gonna start making steel, which is awesome. Look at our EMC just pumping it up. This is so cool. Have we backstuffed here yet? No. We have here though. So now this is gonna back stuff, which is fine with me. I'm okay with it just shutting down because this line produces way faster. So I need to speed up this line, which is gonna be the first one. So we're gonna work on bumping this line up, or these two lines up, because they need to make. This makes 2 for every 1 ingot, so this is 8 times slower. Both of these. The iron gears are stacking. I can do a little clean out here. Put the iron in there to keep it growing. Because why not? And there's steel. We also got slag. What can we use slag for? Concrete. Mycelium. Fertilizer. Make dirt. Seems like a waste of time to make dirt. Slag glass. Okay. What does slag glass make? HIV wire relays. HIV. HV. My bad. Jeez. Okay, so we got steel, which means we're good here. Gets us 8 more steel. We have unlocked this task. Can't quite get there, but we've unlocked it. So we need basic mechanical essences. So that's going to be the interesting thing, is we just build this on... Oh, excuse me. We build this on the end, right? So instead of doing this, we're just going to essentially take these and push them into the recipe to make the next one. So lazier AE2. What is a lazier AE2? I didn't even know that was a thing. So we got AE2, and then we have lazier AE2. We will have to look into that. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so now that this is running, what we can do, so as you can see, yeah, it's starting to pop out the top. So do we have, what kind of tanks do we have? Do we have like an affordable tank we can dump some stuff in? That's not too bad. Like the bottom one, but that's only 16 buckets. Those are way cheaper, and that holds 32. So let's make one of those. Yeah, because these are too stupid to realize, so it's going to pop out a ton of copper now. So I need another limiter in there. Okay, so we can put this stuff away. I need this and this. We're going to make a tank. Basic fluid tank. I think I had some fluid pipes at some point, didn't I? Did we make some kind of fluid pipe? No, we didn't. Fluid. Basic mechanical pipe. I think this, so if we look at the quest, we've got this thingy. Yeah, so if we make one, we get a bunch. So let's do this and this. And that gets us more. But what we can do now is if we do this, this won't back stuff as quick. Perfect. And then then we can make the other ones logistical transporters, which is just a pipe with 2 steel. I much prefer these as well. But we have these ones, so we can do this. Where do these need to input? Maybe in the top? Let me find out. What do I have? Let me have some, do I have dirt somewhere? Climb without breaking everything. No. Weird. Okay. See here. They don't go there. Don't go there. But at the back. No. I'm wondering whether it's at the bottom. That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Oh. Stop. Nope. I guess you can't input into these, which is weird. But oh well. I was just gonna auto. I'll have to look into that. I'm sure there's a way you can. Like, there's gotta be a way you can. But this is making us a bunch of steel, which is awesome. Look at this mess this stupid thing is making. Stupid thing. I'm just going to turn that on to requiring a redstone signal to run. Because I have a feeling this is going to be back stuff for a long time. So I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, so that's the steel part. That's just for finishing out this section. Let's make the power ones too, which are nice. I like the power ones. These ones do, yeah. So these will transfer 3.2 thousand RF, which is way better than the ones that we're currently using. These only do what, 2,000? Yeah, 2,000. So these ones do 3.2 thousand, which is sweet. It's a little upgrade there. Not that we're hitting that limit by any means, but it'll be nice for the next one. So that's the mechanism side here done. The pyrolyzer we can, sure, let's pump out. How much time we got? We got a couple minutes. Let's pump out the pyrolyzer before we go here. So it's copper and nickel, right? Yes. So if I go in here, cool enough, I have copper and nickel. And if I do this and this, I can make more of this. have some already? No. I have a little bit. So let's go pyrolyzer. So nether bricks, a machine frame. So we need tin. 4 tin. Ah, shoot. I don't have one of those thingies anymore. Gold gear. I'm going to have to just... Can I, like, hijack one of these? For Invar in here, and we'll make another gear plate for this one because I need that for my own use. Perfect. One more, and we'll make that, and then we need the tin, and then nether bricks. Easy enough. Get this. Nice. Sweet. 4 iron, cobblestone. I'm not working on anything right now. Let's do this. Cobble. Awesome. Need gold. For that. Over here. Chuck those in there. See, even when this thing's not doing anything, it's still being a pain. So I just need to make more stack limiters or spread it out a little. I don't know. But we'll get that figured out. So there's the pyrolyzer, which is sweet. Gets us 8 more coal coke. So we finished that whole section off here. These ones are all optional. Maybe I'll make the cactus. Doesn't get us any rewards or anything like that. Dye mixer doesn't get us any. That doesn't get us any. This gets us a little more redstone, but that's perfectly fine. So we're getting pretty close. So we just got this create corner here. Everything else is optional. And then our final thing there. So we just chuck this down here. I won't give it power for right now. It looks like, so you just put coal in and you get coal coke out. So coal plus 4,000 RF is coal coke, and that gets us tar and creosote oil. Tar we can use as a fuel, which makes 8,000. So you can make a little self-contained system here. We'll probably try and do that because it'll be kind of fun. That pumps out. Maybe you put, so you put coal ore coming out, which would go into that would go into a pulverizer, which would put the coal, the actual coal, into the pyrolyzer, which would make tar, and the tar would come back out and power a thing and make a full circle or something. Put that in there. We've got some steel, decent amount of steel so far. Coal coke is pumping out a decent amount too, so I'll put this in here, seeing as I'm making a whole bunch more iron. We can put the auto output on there as that goes through. So looking at this, we're at 20 minutes on our thing, which means we're close to the end of the episode, but it means I can actually show you this too. So we've used a couple minutes on there, as you can see. And it's not working on these items. That's awkward. What about on here? So now this will take extra power for sure. It's not going to tell you because it's essentially just making it move quicker. So it's going to drain some extra power, but as you can see, it is pumping through some stuff here. So if we do this, we're now going to be able to get a back stuff of the ores. And these are going to start moving out quicker. We should see like a large... So we've used all of the time in our bottle there. So you can't, like, it's not infinite by any means. So it kind of helps out nice. But as you can see here, we're starting to make a whole bunch of this stuff. Our EMC is just steadily climbing, which is awesome. Make this thing a little faster too. There you go. So that's a little showcase of how that works, which is fun. Put this up here. I pumped through everything. Made everything that we could. Grab some more out of here because that'll back stuff eventually, but it's fine. And we have a bunch of stuff. All right, so that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click subscribe if you haven't already. Click like if you enjoyed the video. You can share it with a friend too. If you want them to start up a Mechanical Mastery server, you can get this pack on the CurseForge launcher. So check that out, and then you can follow along, that kind of stuff. So until next time, my name is DESORATE. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.